Hello everybody, this is Myster Lemba. Welcome to the Myster Lemba channel. I am back with another video and dropping knowledge again. The knowledge that I'm going to drop today is called mind fuck. Now excuse my language, I try not to curse, so from now on I'm going to refer to it as mind bleep. You must learn as a man how to have sex with a woman before you have sex with a woman. What do I mean by that? Well, gather around. Classical music for classical men. So let us gather around for brothers talk. Now this topic is very important. It's very deep and I will do a part 2. Naturally I focus on building the black man so we can have a stronger black community. However, if you watch my videos, you know what I say relates to every man and every woman, especially those of the Western world. So if you're a man of another race, please sit down. It's time to talk, because you can learn from this too. If you are a woman, this channel is not targeting you, but you can also learn too. So go ahead and subscribe. Like the video. Start your comments. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Chat with each other. In this video, mind bleep. A lot of you men are going to learn how to get the woman you actually want. Now, why is getting the woman you actually want important to a stronger family? Let me explain. Getting the woman you want is important to a stronger family because you get to choose the quality of woman that you are looking for. Many of you men spend a lot of money on the clothes that you wear, faking and being someone that you are not, or actually being less than the person you can be because you're not confident enough or certain enough about yourself to be yourself. So as a result, you get women that chooses you. And yes, women ultimately choose men. But what I mean by the woman that choose you, I mean every woman you ever date actually comes to you, ask you out, tell you they like you, and decide to have sex with you, and you just melt and decide to make her your girlfriend, when in actuality, that woman probably was looking for a rebound dude. She probably was looking for a fun buddy. This woman probably was just having fun. Maybe you were an eye candy. You probably were the challenge between her and her homegirls. They all had fantasies about you, and she had to be the one to get you. The issue is, it could have been fine if you were just having great sex. But you went ahead and fell in love with her. You probably got her pregnant. You probably made her your wife. Moved in with her. Gave her the PIN number to your debit and credit card. You give her access to your life savings. And as a result, she turned around and burned you. Now, if you were the one to choose that woman, chances are, knowing what you want and what you don't want, you would have gotten the attention of a woman that probably think you are A woman that probably thinks you're handsome. A woman that probably thinks you're charming, but never looked at you so much deeper, like into a sexual way or a romantic way. Now, with you learning how to mind bleep this woman, you can get her to pay closer attention to you. I remember when I was younger, I knew this girl. Never paid too much attention to her. She didn't necessarily look bad, but I didn't pay too much attention to her, and I didn't say a word to her. 8 years later, I see the same girl. Now, she's known me for 8 years, and we have never talked about sex. But as I got older, I understood the formula of mind stimulation. Learning how to stimulate your woman's mind. Now, if you looked at my first picture, you kind of realize the phallus going into the brain. It's literally trying to get you the image of mind bleep. Now, when I started talking to her, I just had to let her know, hey, look, this is what I feel about her. And I was bold enough to let her know I didn't even want a relationship. I just wanted her. I was practicing the full power of the mind bleep. The mind stimulation. And it worked. Now, some may say, well, she's just cheap. She's, all these kind of names. Not necessarily true. The mind bleep, or the mind sexual stimulation, is exactly why most women who lose their virginities in their 20s lose their virginities in their 20s. It is the same reason most women lose their virginities at all. They found the right guy with the right words, and these women probably lack certain spiritual conviction, mental toughness, which most women do unless they follow some kind of faith. So they end up giving up their virginity. And then they sit there and they usually dump the guy. Usually women leave the man who took their virginity, not the man leave them. Because they're wondering what happened. They literally are now in a wow state. Whoa, what's going on? They can't believe it. Their mind is blown away. They've been mind bleeped. Unless you men learn how to flirt with sexual innuendos, like let's say she stretched and made a sound, and when she comes back, just have a look on your face. Let her know you're looking at her. And then when she goes, what? You go, that was sexy. She's like, okay. I'm not just letting you know. Keep looking at her. So you keep doing that, I might have to change my mind about you. And she may say something slick like you don't stand a chance. She may just smile. She may roll her eyes. She may walk away. But you're letting her know in a seductive manner, not disrespectful, that you think that she's sexy. Maybe she sits on a chair backwards. And you just tell her, see that right there? That was sexy. That turned me on. And never worry about what she says. She may say, well, that's too bad. You might just need to take a cold shower. Or you got to find somebody else because you're not getting this. And you just say, okay, we'll see. I'm a confident man. You let the woman know you're confident. You have sexual innuendos. I don't mean tell her I'm going to bend you over and bleep you over this table right in the middle of the mall's cafeteria. Learn to mind bleep. When you are the one that does the hunting, you go after the woman, you usually have a chance of a better relationship, a more submissive woman, and a woman that you get into her head. And I'm not just saying the mind bleep is simply for sex. The way you carry yourself. Let's say you guys live together. She goes to work, she comes home, she has the kids, and she has bills. She's stressed about work, she's stressed about bills. You're having a fight with your woman because she doesn't want to pick where you guys are going out to eat. She keeps telling you just pick. And the thing is, what you do, you go, well, do you want to go to such and such place? That's not picking. You go, what do you think about such and such? And she starts to get more irritated the more you ask, because she starts going, no, I don't think I really want to eat that. Instead, tell her get dressed, what level she should be dressed to. Let her know if you want her dressed like she's going to a ball, regular some jeans and shorts, just a dress, like you're going to the beach. And when she gets in the car, you start driving, and she says, where are we going? I said, we're going to eat. I said, I know that, but where are you taking me? Say, just relax, take it easy, sit back, look pretty. Let me run this today. I got it. And she may give you a weird look. Most women, real women, will just smile and just lay back and say, well, let's just see what he does. Some women are not used to being submissive and being led, so it'll be a little weird. So she might give you a weird look, but she won't say anything. You take her, you eat, you talk, you have jokes, and you let her do most of the talking, of course. And you'll realize you'll come home to great sex. The problem with you men, my brothers, whites, blacks, all of them, is because you do not know how to stimulate a woman's mind. You just go, hey, I really like you. Would you like to get a cup of coffee? Or you say, hey, I have a movie night. Would you like to come out? We're all going out. And you take her out with a bunch of your friends because you're too afraid to ask her out alone. And eventually, the most unqualified guy ends up between her legs, and he's enjoying the warmth of her womb during the winter. Meanwhile, you're still beating your meat with your ashy hands, callous and all. See, that's sad. Women must be mind bleeped in everything. When it comes to the finances, how she respects you around the house, your relationship, and even getting to have sex. If a woman cannot visually see herself and emotionally see herself getting turned on by you, chances are she will not open her legs for you. I told you this video would be deep. I try to fit it all in 15 minutes. Because classical men like us are busy men. We have things to do. We're always taking care of business. We're working, we're going to school, we have our businesses. We have our hobbies. So I keep that in mind. But I will always drop the knowledge, even if it is in a short time. Because I want you guys to be stronger and better in this overrun, feminist, westernized societies. You need to be strong, powerful, especially my black men. We have weaker communities. Be strong. Learn the mind bleep. Stay tuned for part 2, which goes deeper into another aspect. This is Myster Lemba.